Hi everybody, this is Symphonic L coming at you with CWoodard19's 100 Subscriber Appreciation Contest video. So, to be a part of this contest, you have to be 18. I am at least twice that. US only. I live in the United States. I have already liked and sub to CWoodard19. He is a fantastic YouTube content creator. And then I have to make a video or a snub shelf showing 5 underrated comic artists. Honestly, I'm not sure the comic artists that I'm going to show today are necessarily underrated, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So let's talk a little bit about Mr. C. Woodard 19. I first got to know C. Woodard as much as one can know someone by watching their videos, or in this case, watching them bid on numerous auctions, either from the New York Warriors, or Legend, or more recently, Alex the Comic Hoarder. So yeah, C. Woodard, he's got a trigger finger when it comes to bidding up these auctions, and he's bought a lot of good books. So yeah, definitely subbed up to him. You should definitely sub up as well if you're not already. He's just over 100 at the moment, but he should be much higher. His content and approach to making videos deserves more than 100 odd eyeballs, or I guess 200 since each person has 2. So anyway, let's get started. The first book I'm going to show is Terry Moore's Rachel Rising. Yeah, Terry Moore is probably not underrated, but you definitely don't hear his name pop up that often in conversations of some of the better artists. And I think that's mostly because of the type of work he does, as well as the fact that he doesn't tend to do work for Marvel or DC, so the big two. He does work for his own imprints, or I think for a little while possibly for Image. Anyway, his lines are quite crisp. His art is black and white, and he does a great job of drawing women in a realistic fashion and conveying emotion. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, so I'm going to try to keep this video short. We're going to move on to the next one. The next one is Mr. 1990s himself, Stephen Platt. Yeah, so to me, you know, a lot of people, when they think of the 90s, they think of Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee, and rightfully so. Those are some of the iconic artists from that time, some very good, some Rob Liefeld. Anyway, to me, I think of Stephen Platt. His style is very similar to Todd McFarlane, over exaggerated and whatnot, but it's always to me just captured, well, really just captured Moon Knight. And I actually did a little bit of research into what he's doing now, and found out that he's been working on movies, and one of the movies that he's worked on that I think is worth noting is The Fog. If you've ever seen The Fog is a phenomenal movie. If you just kind of glance at what it's about, it looks stupid. But really, I recommend everyone watch it. And if you want some soul crushing stuff, yeah, watch it. Anyway, he apparently also did Supreme: The New Adventures with Alan Moore. I, for whatever reason, had forgotten about that, so I'm gonna have to go through and look through some of my old books, or potentially pick up some of them. Anyway, moving on to the next artist. Here we have Mike Canuncle. Or I'm really Kunkles, Knuckles. Oh man, I have no clue. You would think that I would know. I've met him several times. He's a great guy, as you can see from this. Right, hold on, I'll stop that for a second. As you can see, this is signed and remarked by the artist in 2003. I really love the way he conveys innocence and fun. And I don't necessarily know that he's massively better at this than some of the other great artists for these things. But he manages to really, to me, embody like the Pixar style of movie making, where he's able in his art, and he's also the creator of this, to convey something that's both fun for adults as well as for children, that it's supposed to be. He's a really nice guy. I cannot pronounce his name for whatever reason. Moving on to Aquaman. Yeah, Nick Kardi is one of the creators of Aquaman, and he did most of the covers for the early run of the first volume. And his covers are amazing. Um, what I think that he was able to do, probably because of the character, is he presented these situations that had kind of a different fluidity to them, because they were underwater, which is not something that you would frequently see with any other superhero outside of maybe Namor, but Namor kind of sucks, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, yeah, so the covers for all of these books, whether it's, Aquaman, I think 36, which is the first appearance of Black Manta, to what, 29, the first appearance of Ocean Master. Some of these have really, really cool covers, and they kind of embody what underwater meant back in, the 60s and the 70s, and it's kind of cool. And last but not least, Jeremy Bastian. I think most people are at least aware that he exists, but I mean, just simply look at the cover of this and tell me that it's on a level of specifically detail wise that I don't know that anyone currently drawing today can match easily. Um, so he's famous for Cursed Pirate Girl, and he did variant covers to the Judas books. This is number one. It was a mini series of 4, and the 4th one came out a couple of weeks back. So yeah, I really, really dig his artwork, and I think he is going to be at the next big con that I'm going to, and yeah, I'm super psyched to meet him and gush over his work. So anyway, thanks CWoodard19 for having this contest. I appreciate it. Yeah, your site, your channel is pretty awesome. Congratulations on 100. I am certain that you will be getting to 150 and 200 very quickly, and infinity and beyond, as they say in the Pixar movies, or well, the Toy Story ones. So yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me. Have a good one. Goodbye.